I made this palm sander with dust collection. I love my palm sander. It's quick and easy for small jobs, and most importantly, lightweight. Unlike my orbital sander, which does have dust collection, but honestly, once you start adding the battery on, it just becomes so tedious to kind of lug around for small jobs. Take this tiny patch of filler, for example, in a couple of seconds, it's good as gone. But I've got many of these around my house, and this creates so much dust to the point where I just don't want to do it in the end. So I hopped into Fusion and used my very limited skills to whip up this palm sander with dust collection. Once that was done, I sent it over to be printed. The first prints had a couple of issues. The prints turned out okay, but I had issues with supports and the tolerances were way off from where I needed to be. But after a few changes made in Fusion, everything seemed to screw in together perfectly, and I knew I was ready to test. I made this to work with my Titan wet dry vac, which has a 31mm nozzle. So I got those connected and started to realise some of the issues with this design. While everything fit together perfectly and the result was really good, having no gap between the wall and the sander itself meant that this acted like a two-handed sanding block instead of a palm sander. But in all, it did work and created zero dust in this very tiny office that I have, which was fantastic. The way I designed this is simple. You've got these two fins on the side that hold the sandpaper in place, and then they just get screwed to the main body. Because I wanted to make this project fully 3D printed, that's what led to the issue with the sander not gliding nicely across the wall. For version 2, I like to design it with a 5 or 6 inch Velcro pad in mind. That will create an air gap in between, that will make it a lot easier for the sander to slide across the wall, and make swapping out paper a hell of a lot easier. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with version 1. If you want to try it out for yourself, head over to my Make World page, where you can download the model for free.